The entire Anderson community is grieving the loss of one of their own. We're talking about James Radio Kennedy, who passed away this week, but still he found a way to keep giving back. The T.L. Hanna legacy was known for his long-standing work with the Boys and Girls Club. And his obituary tonight states that in lieu of flowers, those mourning should make donations to the charities he worked closely alongside.
Fox Carolina's Kayla Convoy met with the director of the Boys and Girls Club of Anderson today, and Kayla, I'm sure it was an emotional day.
That's right, it definitely was for her, but she was happy that something good is going to come of this. She loved radio deeply and tells me that for years radio had been raising money for this facility right here. We're standing right outside, and she had been talking about wanting to do something in his honor. So when she heard about his passing and his request for donations, her heart melted, thinking about all the kids they'll be able to help.
An Anderson legend, known for his big heart and love for high school football. He inspired an entire community, but especially those at the Boys and Girls Club.
I thought of like a way we could honor radio with, how the Boys and Girls Club could honor radio, because he had such an impact on the club. And he instead, had a bigger impact, after his death.
Just the thought brings Jennifer Hess to tears.
It's got me it's got me very emotional. We could really use it,
The donations will continue to pour in until radio is laid to rest on Saturday. And Hess says all of the money will go towards improvements and updates around the club.
He's been a lot of the main reason why we've been able to financially do the things that we've wanted to do with the kids. He's been out there raising the money better than any of us ever could. Out there ringing a bell at Christmas time, and then there's the smaller kettles all around Anderson with his and Coach Jones' picture on it.
Hess says radio's death is heartbreaking, not just for her and the Boys and Girls Club, but it's also been tough on her children, who are both students at T.L. Hanna.
My kids were extremely, extremely emotional. It was a hard hit for them. My son is in the band, and the band is used to radio, jingling the bells in the Christmas parade, and he wasn't able to do that with them this year.
She says without him, in a lot of ways, Anderson will be left with a small hole in their hearts, but she knows his legacy will live on and continue to bring joy and laughter to the children and parents who rely on the Boys and Girls Club.
Those are some very, very big shoes to fill, and I don't think anybody's ever going to be able to fill them, and I hope nobody ever does.
As I mentioned, she does want to do something in radio's honor. She did mention today that maybe down the road she will name a sports field or a gym after him here at the Boys and Girls Club. Reporting live in Anderson County, Kayla Convoy, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.
Kayla, thank you. New tonight.